Hello, my name is Stephan Spicer. I'm a senior defender from Trinidad and Tobago, and I'm here to talk about my time at JU. So my time started in 2017, I want to say spring, when I was playing at Trinity Baptist. We played a spring game against JU, and it's kind of ironic that I got injured that game. I got a concussion within the first half, but after I was kind of looking for a D1 opportunity to play on and continue rising because when I was at Trinity Baptist, we won the national tournament. I was nominated for the All-American Award, so I kind of maximized all I could do over there. So I wanted to find a new opportunity where I can grow and new challenges. So I was with a friend at I think it was Florida Elite Soccer Fields. I think it was Veterans Park, and this is where I saw the assistant coach Amante Marshall, and I saw Gabe Zaponi, who was our GE at the time. And my friend was encouraging me, hey, JU's a great school, they have a great program, great coaching staff. You should go talk to them and see if they're available and what they are at in their recruiting process. So me at the time, it was just basically fresh off the boat from Trinidad. I wasn't really confident enough to go up and talk to them, so I kind of made this elaborate scheme to ask them for game film because we had just played, I think it was 2-3 days ago. So I said, all right, I'm gonna ask them for game film and I'm gonna try and slide in, my interest in there. So, but my coach at the time at Trinity, Bill Brinley, he already knew that I had aspirations of going higher, so he was completely on board with me going to JU or looking elsewhere. So after speaking to Monte, just asking him for game film, I was just asking him what he thought of the performance, just trying to find a way to slide in there. I was like, by the way, I'm also trying to transfer out of Trinity. And I'm looking at JU and a couple other places, and so it's try to see how I could start the recruiting process. So that went well. They took it in stride, really. Like I think like they were actually looking at me after that game. They were interested in me as a player. So that kind of helped the process along. And Coach Bill was on point with it. He was behind me, supporting me, and it was just great to have that time at Trinity. It was awesome. My time at JU, I think it was really enjoyable, I would say, in terms of the growth from me as a person. One of the things that Coach Mauricio, when I came on my visit, was kind of imploring in me was the fact that no one is a complete product. And one thing that kind of stuck with me was he has a saying that it's never a no, it's always a not yet. So working with Coach Mauricio and his staff, Amante Marshall, Gabe Saponi, Tom Bachner, Jack Burns, Michael Baja, they aren't just here to coach soccer. They're here to help us in life and to help us grow and create the people that we want to be. So I thought that was one of my main reasons why for coming to JU, other than academics as well too. But to see how much I can grow as a person here. And I can say for sure, hands down, just talking to friends, talking to family, they've seen a complete change in me. They've seen a more mature Stephan, and from where I can go now in the future, it's all in my hands. So just here, soccer-wise, I played center back at Trinity because they needed a center back, but my primary position was a left back. So I had a lot of growing to do in terms of being a dual position player, and I had to learn a lot playing a center back. And Coach Mauricio and his staff were very understanding and very encouraging in a sense in helping me with that process and that transition. In terms of understanding the tactics and being able to read the game, not just what's in front of me, but to see layers in front. I think those are skills that I've developed and now I have mastered over my time here at JU. And huge thanks to the coaching staff for that. For me as a person, and in terms of my life outside of school, or sorry, not outside of school, outside of soccer, they help shape your life in terms of your family life, your school, being attentive, not understanding that you're not just an athlete, but you're also a student first, athlete second. So they help you. There are so many opportunities here at JU in terms of tutoring, in terms of study hall opportunity, and just in terms of interacting with your professors. I really enjoyed being at a small school for that reason. Is that I'm so closer to my professors, and like, hey, we have a game this Saturday. You know, if you're not doing anything, you bring your family out. It's just a family environment, and just you're walking down the corridor and you see a professor, you stand up and you talk to them for a couple of minutes, and they're very encouraging about that, you know, and they ask you questions about yourself, you know, like, hey, how's life back home, you know, if you were in this situation, what would you do? So I think I enjoyed that part of this small school environment. It makes you feel like you're part of the whole and part of the environment. So as well, back to soccer now. Playing my freshman year, so to say, sophomore year. The guys were very welcoming. Cam Grassmeyer, Joe Amico, these guys, these were the seniors of that year. Jack Burns, who is on our coaching staff now, was my captain my freshman year, or first year at JU. These guys helped pave the path in terms of how is life supposed to be at JU, you know, because it's not just an average school where you come in and play, you know. They try to help you understand that you're here for something bigger. You're here to give back. You're here to leave a legacy, you know. And Coach Mauricio had us read a book called Legacy over this summer. And one of the things that they talked about was you grow to fit the shirt. You don't try to shrink. Coach Mauricio had us read a book over the summer called Legacy. And it talks about the New Zealand All Blacks and how they are so successful over time. And one of the things that they try to talk about is called leaving a legacy. And they talked about leaving the shirt in a better position than when you found it. So they also talked about you growing to fit the shirt and not making the shirt smaller. So coming to JU, I understood that I wasn't here just to be another student. I was here to pave the pathway for somebody behind me, or one of the younger kids, to follow in my footsteps, or even build on my footsteps, make this program even better. So my first year going to our conference finals was something that I was excited about, so that we could make a difference here at JU. And just the camaraderie that we had that year was amazing. Like, everyone was bought in against NJIT, winning the quarterfinals, and then against UNF, our rivals, winning that 1-0. It kind of brought me a lot closer to the guys, that are everlasting friendship that we'll forever have in our future. My sophomore year with Stephen Saunders and Bryson Pink coming in, it was another great year as well too. So now that was my year to help give back now, because my freshman year was done. Now it's time for me to give back to the program and to go to another conference finals again, beating UNF again in the semifinals was a great feeling. Coming together as a team down in the land, it was great as well too. And now my senior year with Mason, with Cole coming in, these freshmen coming in, this is now for me knowing that, building on my past years of giving back, now to say, okay, this is where a clear path, this is what you need to take, this is the classes you need to take, you know, to help give back to these guys, was my main objective for this semester, as well as continue building on my path for my future. So this year has been kind of an up and down year for me, in terms of I'm being pulled in two directions, meaning looking for my life forward while also trying to give back. But it's been a lot of fun. Soccer is a lot more enjoyable. The product that we're putting on the field is a lot more enjoyable for the fans to watch. We're getting a lot more fans this year. And it's unwritten, so the future is unwritten for this season, as we have our senior night tomorrow against Liberty, and the stakes are high, but it's also something that the guys are willing to undertake. So I know that there's a lot of confidence coming in from the South Carolina game, that we'll be in a good position to go against Liberty. For me, a lot of people that's gonna be walking me out are friends from alumni from the team who are coming back in. I have one friend, Wood Myers, coming in from New York, that was ex-player on the team, and I have Liam O'Connor, who is also an ex-goalkeeper on the team as well too. So that just kind of embodies that kind of family mentality that we have, that you're quite never done here at JU. Once a Dolphin, always a Dolphin. So it's great to see those guys that come back, and always see what I can do when I come back to the program in the future and what position it will be in. But my main objective for this program was to leave it in a better position than when I first came here. And for hands down, I can say that it is. For me as a person, I'm just thankful for JU in terms of what they've done for me, in terms of creating this opportunity for me to grow, not only as an athlete, but also as a student. I'm grateful for the athletic department, the AD, Alex Ricker-Gilbert. I'm thankful for President Cost, thankful for Coach Mauricio again. Like, they all exemplify what it means to be a man, and I have taken a little bit of everything from each one of them in terms of creating who I want to be later on in life. And for them, I'll be forever grateful. I just want to thank Jacksonville University for my time here, my 4 years. It had really been fun, and I will be a proud alumni later on in life for sure. Thank you guys, and I see you guys in the future. Go Fins!